Ori.
Ooh. Yeah, that matchup is like even. Well, I think it's even. Both can well use his tools to take advantage of the other. So I don't know, but Clockwork with the very well, he's starting good with the tippers, and Puff same, both in equal percentage, but now Puff with the startups, excellent hit by Sane, and now trying to bash him, but now, well, Clockwork in a edgeguard situation. Now he's trying to approach with the tilts, but Puff excellent with the explosion of Sane, two uppers, and that ends up with the first stock of Clockwork. Now with the lead, Puff needs to be more aggressive to try to.
Yeah, and I really like those two up airs after so many openings at the lower percent, trying to end it with bash as we see the forward strong. It does end up taking it for Clockwork. But we're already seeing Puff kind of set up for multiple DI mix-ups and multiple setups off of any singular hit, whether it be a dash attack or whether it just be one up air. And that's already devastating for a character that doesn't have as many tools off stage, though that counter is certainly a new one. Not only does it set up that no fun zone, but it also can lead to actual reward on hit. So all of these buttons that Puff wants to start throwing out need to be a little bit more reserved if Clockwork ends up leaning on that counter, as well as just turning up with some of these extensions off of the platform. The forward strong not doing it, but the Nair tipper up strong certainly will.
What a good setup by Clockwork, and now with the hit of Sane and the bash, Puff saying that was a good one, but now we are equals, and well, that's a very explosive first game. Now let's see how they can continue this. Excellent the counter by Clockwork, excellent bash by Puff. Now Clockwork is on the edge, but with the sound of the counter, yeah.
Yeah, the plasma field is there, able to get the setup off of landing fair. Super dangerous position. I love that late DI from Clockwork, and still able to make it back. The no fun zone set up again. That counter being used multiple times to great effect on this right side of this stage, and it's able to turn into so much advantage. The stun, can you get the up air? No, you cannot. Can you get it this time? Switch it into fair instead. The quickness from Clockwork, looking for up airs on so many of these advantages, and like so many times you end up thinking in your head, it's like, oh, they missed one up air, they're probably looking for it again, I've got to DI accordingly, but then the fair comes out, or just some extra level of mix-up, some interesting reaction turns the game on its head, and Clockwork doing that right in the nick of time before Puff was able to get anything set up, as they go up 1-0.
Yeah, what a good double tipper fair to end stock from Puff, and game number one. Now we are in Rockwall. This could be dangerous for both players. By the small blast zone. So
sure.
Let's see who finds the more aggressive start to take the stock from the other. Now both playing the neutral. Excellent. The first tipper from Clockwork, and now he is trying to extend it with that down to very good aerials by Puff, and the excellent downer to the down smash to end the first stock from Puff.
Yeah, you're talking about explosivity, right? Like, not only between with how these two players are approaching this matchup, but also utilizing Clairen down air as an amazing starter. But this is why you choose Rockwall. It could have been why you choose Rockwall if you're Puff, able to go for a nice recovery route with the side B. Nothing doing quite yet. Let's see if Puff can finally find one of these up airs or one of these forward strongs, just barely missing. But again, the counter comes in clutch. Yet the up strong finishes it off for Puff. Not too far down, and Ori can certainly put on the damage. It's just a matter of finding the starter, and hey, there it is, Captain.
What a good mix-ups by Puff. Excellent. Taking the stock with the bash. Excellent. We saw that first to the tilt at the bash, and now Puff with the lead, and this game not not even 2 minutes, and now Clockwork in the last stock. Puff looks very confident right now. He's on point, and with that saying, fully shard F smash and the stock from Clockwork, and now we are in game number 3. Let's see what is the Clockwork counter big stage.
You know, that's crazy. I mean, I guess they didn't have enough time after the air dodge thanks to the slow toss from Puff, but I'm surprised we didn't see another counter come out there from Clockwork. They've been shown that they were ready, able, and willing to pull the trigger on that button. Just in that case, did not. Missing the grab after the side beat there, but it's starting off just the same, and on a small stage like this, you do have to worry about Clairen controlling a lot of space, but at the same time, you got to worry about Puff and this Ori just traversing the space so quickly.
Yeah, now we are in triple edge. Again, a small stage, and with two uppers again. Puff taking the first stock from Clockwork. Both characters can take advantage of these platforms for extending his combos, so now he needs to be very patient to take this again in his side. But Puff looks confident right now.
Yeah, at least for the moment, missing some of these tippers on follow-up hits. Unfortunate for Clockwork because they had been like looking really strong on the starters. There's the downer into the forward strong, not going to do it quite yet, and choosing to respect the bash on the side B. There it is, the chase downs from Clockwork being so good, catching Puff in center stage and then trailing it right over to the platform. The counter does miss though. Let's see if that is going to spell disaster. Staying on this platform certainly could be, especially given Ori's up air, but Puff decides to relinquish some of that space, looking to play the dash back game and not apply too much pressure in such risky scenarios like on this side platform, because it can get dangerous really quickly on this stage.
Yeah, excellent. The parry to the side B to the first, the neutral, and trying to extend that, but that first didn't hit the tipper, so Puff was able to escape from that. And the excellent neutraler to with the up tilt to the F smash, and that ends the stock from Puff. Now a Clockwork with the stock lead and not a lot of percentage, so he just need to be careful to take all the advantage he can from that stock, or even taking the stock for Puff. But no, what a good bash by Puff.
I'm gonna call it like it is. Puff got insanely lucky there. By throwing out that bash in that position, and also an up strong earlier, they were fishing for a stock, and luckily they were able to find it. And Ori got to whelm themselves and recapture some of that momentum with Ori's low percent combo game. But again, some of those like that, you died for it. You literally died for it. Puff, you decided, hey, I'm gonna get desperate again. Upon getting hit by Clairen, and Ori is super light. I need to stay mobile, and I need to start going for some of these big plays. But no, you didn't.